What we wanted to do was to visualize that only half of Syrian refugee children are going to school, and we pretty quickly came up with the idea of shooting a class photo and then shooting a second photo, and in that photo only the children going to school would appear.
For UNICEF, this is critical. Keeping children alive is one question, but actually making sure that they achieve their potential is equally as crucial as we go forward.
On camera we interviewed 19 children, off camera we interviewed 20, but all in all we have more than 80 children that appear in the photos.
It's incredibly sad that you are an 11-year-old boy or girl and you see that you have no opportunities already. You know that there's something better, but you don't think that you can attain it. For me, it is heartbreaking to see that, and to be able to turn that situation around is our highest priority. We risk losing a whole generation that will not achieve their potential, a generation that won't be able to contribute to society in the same way, a generation that won't be able to educate their children in the same way going forward. So at stake is not only the hopes and dreams of these children, but also as a society, a whole generation.
In the past couple of years I've interviewed hundreds of Syrian children, but what I was not prepared for and simply hadn't realized was how big a difference it makes in the early years of a child that it gets an education. This became obvious during the interviews because those children often that hadn't been to school, their train of thought and building a narrative and coming to a conclusion, they struggle with it, whereas children that had had some schooling gave completely different answers. And that to me was shocking.
I would like to see every child be able to go to school, stay in school, achieve in school, and achieve their potential. This is our dream, and this is not an unattainable dream. We have half of the kids now, we need the other half. We need to get those other 50% of the children into school so that they can also live that dream.